All right, welcome into Jammin' Sports, everybody. On this Monday, it's Championship Monday. First, we have our AFC Championship game between the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. The Raiders come in as the number 4 seed. The Dolphins come in as the 2 seed. Miami beat Seattle yesterday to advance, and the Raiders upset the number 1 seeded Steelers to advance to the AFC Championship. The winner of this game will play the winner of the next game, which is the Rams and the Redskins. That's for the NFC Championship. Let's take a look at the standings. Misty is 104-93. She's taking the Dolphins in this one. Gracie is 96-102. She's taking the Raiders in this one. Penn and Getty is 52-42. Gracie's changing her mind. She's taking the Dolphins. Penn and Getty is 52-42, 10 games up. We'll see who he wants to pick. And Evil Dead is 127-93, and we'll see who he wants to pick here in just a second. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, for this one. And a reminder, the Raiders did beat the Dolphins earlier in the season. That was during Thanksgiving week. AFC Championship here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. It's the AFC Championship. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Excuse me. Penn and Getty and I are both going with the Dolphins, so it's a clean sweep. Everyone's going with Miami on this one. The winner of this game will be in the Super Bowl tomorrow night. The Raiders will get the opening kickoff. We're underway. From the 7-yard line, Boykin brings it back for the Raiders, and Boykin brings it back to the 32-yard line. Terry Boykin on the return. 1st and 10, Oakland. Starting quarterback Ryan Pearson in his 5th year out of Washington State. .78 degrees at kickoff here in Miami. Miami would have played the Steelers in Pittsburgh, but the Raiders upset Pittsburgh. So the Dolphins, the number 2 seed, they're the highest seeding made, and they'll be hosting the Raiders here. 1st and 10, Oakland from their own 32-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. AFC Championship. Pearson under center. Pearson hands off to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins to the 35-yard line. Gain of 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Reed, Graves, Gillespie, Allen, and Walters. And then it's Abrams, Law, Cousins, Brown, and Crossland. 2nd and 6 for the Raiders at their own 35-yard line. On 2nd down. Pearson under center. Pearson hands off to Cousins again, and Cousins a big gain. Orlando Cousins out to the 47-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 17 yards and a Raider first down. Cousins, the 7th year back out of Louisiana Tech. The Raiders have not been to the Super Bowl since Super Bowl 17 when they lost to the Cowboys. That was 20 seasons ago. The last time they got to the AFC Championship game was 7 seasons ago, but they lost to the Browns, who went on to lose to the Bears in that Super Bowl. Pearson on 1st and 10 to Cousins. Gets out to the 46-yard line, a gain of a yard. Let's take a look at the Dolphins defense. They play a 4-3. Douglas, Terrell, Lindsay, and Cross up front. Linebackers, Jones, Tarrant, and Lockwood. And the secondary, Brookings, Snow, Campbell, and Harrison. Opening possession of the game. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. Now in Dolphin territory. At the Miami 46-yard line. Pearson hands off to Cousins. And Cousins picks up 2 to the 44. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Coming up to make the tackle, Deshaun Parker, the rookie out of Ohio State, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 now for Oakland at the Dolphin 44-yard line. Pearson in the gun, back to throw. Pearson looking, steps up, throws, dumps it off to Casey Law down the sideline. Big gain by Law down to the 19-yard line. Gain of 35 yards. Gain of 25 yards, my bad. And that'll be a Raider first down. Casey Law, the 4th-year back out of Navy. Finally making the tackle coming up for the Dolphins in the secondary was Devin Perry, the 3rd-year defensive back out of UNLV. Raiders with a nice opening drive here to start the AFC Championship game. First and 10 Raiders from the Dolphin 19-yard line. 4 wide for Oakland. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson low snap, hands off to Law up the middle, and Casey Law down to the 10. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. They have that 2-headed dragon in the backfield with Orlando Cousins and Casey Law. It's a pretty good 1-2 punch that the Raiders have. 2nd and 1 from the 10-yard line. 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. Still the opening drive of the ball game. Raiders come out in the eye. Pearson to Law, and Law picks up the first down. Down to the 7-yard line, a 3-yard gain. First and goal, Oakland at the Dolphins 7. Nice opening drive by the Raiders. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Oakland comes out in the I formation. Pearson under center. Pearson, draw play, no, fakes the handoff, flag down, and he gets sacked and fumbles. And the Dolphins, no, the Raiders recover the loose football. But we'll sort this one out. There was a flag thrown. Holding on the Raiders. Dolphins might decline it and take the play, and they will. It's a loss of 12 yards all the way back to the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. The offensive lineman, Bobby Graves, the left guard, finally fell on the loose football. 2nd and goal now for Oakland from the Miami 19. In the I formation, Pearson under center. Pearson to Cousins, trying to get outside. Orlando Cousins to the 15, a gain of 4. Before Deshaun Parker, the linebacker, makes the tackle. The rookie out of Ohio State. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Long drive, 4 minutes now left to play in the first. On 3rd and goal from the 15. 4 wide for the Raiders. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson looking. Pearson throws. Caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A 15-yard touchdown catch by Drake Brown in the back of the end zone. Drake Brown, the rookie out of Duke, the tight end. He had a big game last night against the Steelers in the divisional playoff. Over 100 yards receiving. Now they want to take a look at it. I think he got both feet in. Yeah, that's a good catch. Great opening drive by Oakland to start the game. The Raiders beat the Dolphins back in Week 12, 20-17 in Oakland. Ruling on the field stands. A good touchdown for Drake Brown. And now Cody Foster, the fourth-year kicker out of Stanford, will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 7-0. Beautiful opening drive. 3:47 left to play in the first quarter. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. Our AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Yeah, Evil Dad has texted on here, yeah. Yeah, he's right there. He and Pennygitty both have the Dolphins in this one. Miami will get the football for the first time with 3:47 left in the first quarter. Down 7-0. Cody Foster will kick off for the Raiders. There's the kick. It'll be fielded a yard deep by Nate Moore over the 15, 20, 25, and more. Brings it out to the 27-yard line. The fourth-year receiver out of Texas A&M. First down, Miami. They'll start from their own 27. Austin Ducre, the quarterback, in his 10th year out of LSU. Miami beat Seattle yesterday. It was a tight game, 17-14 in the divisional round to get here. All four of the divisional playoff games yesterday were tight. 3 points or less, all four of them. All four of those games are on YouTube if you want to check them out. Look for Jammin' Sports. First and 10, Miami now from their own 27. Ducre under center. Ducre drops back, throws, and caught by Gunnar Helm out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Gunnar Helm, the third-year tight end out of Texas. Coming up to make the tackle, number 30, Dwayne Jefferson, fifth-year safety out of Hampton. It'll be 2nd and 1 for Miami at their own 36-yard line. Two backs in the backfield, Ducre between them in the shotgun. Ducre fakes the handoff, dumps it off to Helm, gets the first down out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3 yards and a Dolphin first down. Tommy Hill came up, made the tackle for the Raiders. The third-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Raiders took the opening kickoff, marched down the field, and got a touchdown. This is Miami's opening possession. First and 10, Miami. At their own 39-yard line. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre to Austin. A.J. Austin up the middle. And Austin out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 7. Make it a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. A.J. Austin, the fourth-year back out of Hawaii. Coming up to make the tackle, number 33, Nelson Brown, the fourth-year safety out of Georgia Tech. .225 and counting here in the first quarter. Raiders up 7-0. 2nd and 2 for Miami. Ducre under center. Hands off to Austin around the near side. Picks up the first down. 3-yard gain out to the 49-yard line. First down, Miami. Raylan Smith, the linebacker, came over and made the tackle in his second year out of South Florida. We'll have the NFC Championship game after this one tonight. We'll head out to Los Angeles. It'll be the Redskins and the Rams. 1st and 10 from the 49. DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin again. And A.J. Austin picks up 2 into Raider territory. Let's take a look at the Dolphin offense. Up front, Gordon, Williamson, Woodard, Trimble, and O'Neal. And then it's Nayor, Flowers, Austin, Helm, and Thompson. Dolphins now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. 1:28 and counting here in the first quarter. 4 wide from Miami, 3 to the far side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray, Austin. And Austin 2 yards to the 47-yard line. Let's take a look at the Raiders defense. They play a 4-3. Bullock, Cripps, Everett, and Ryan up front. Linebackers, Bowles, Neal, and Stokes. And the secondary for the Raiders, Law, Brown, Jefferson, and Hill. Everett made the tackle on the previous play. Sean Everett, the defensive tackle. 3rd and 7, Miami from the Raider 47-yard line. Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. 4 wide. DeCray throws. Caught by Thompson. The former Charger, David Thompson, to the 36. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Dolphin first down. The 12th-year receiver out of the University of Florida, David Thompson. The Raiders had a long drive that culminated into a touchdown. And the Dolphins now an equally long drive. It's eating up the first quarter. 1st and 10, Dolphins at the Raider 36. Dolphins come out 4 wide, single back. DeCray under center. DeCray to Flowers around the outside. Kenny Flowers down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. I think he got out of bounds. It stops the clock for the moment with 19 seconds left. Kenny Flowers, the second-year back out of Wake Forest. The winner of this game is Super Bowl bound. On 2nd and 3, now the clock runs. DeCray to Flowers again. Close to the first down, a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and inches when we come back. That's the end of the first quarter. Raiders lead it 7-0. AFC Championship here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. We get ready to start the second quarter. AFC Championship game. Raiders lead it 7-0. It'll be 3rd and inches for the Dolphins at the Raider 27-yard line. Miami the 2 seed. The Raiders are the 4 seed. On 3rd down, DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray fakes the handoff. They pick up the blitz, throw outside to Helm. Pick up the first down. A 3-yard gain to Gunnar Helm. First down, Miami at the Raider 24-yard line. Dolphins did a good job picking up the blitz on that one. Nelson Brown made the tackle, forcing Helm out of bounds. 1st and 10, Miami at the Raider 24-yard line. Everybody in tight for the Dolphins this time. DeCray under center. DeCray fakes the handoff. Watch out. Throws, dumps it off to Wood. Fighting for yardage out to the 22-yard line. Gain of 2 yards. That's Russell Wood, the rookie tight end out of Marshall. Tommy Hill came up, made the tackle for the Raiders, the defensive back. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the Raider 22-yard line. Raiders lead it 7-0 here early in the second quarter. 2nd and 8 from the Raider 22-yard line. Ducre under center. Ducre pump fakes, hands off to Austin up the middle. A.J. Austin down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Dolphin first down. 1st and 10 for the Raider 13-yard line. We have not had a back-to-back Super Bowl champion since Super Bowl 22. And that was 15 seasons ago. Miami won last season. They're trying to get back there. 1st and 10 from the Raider 13. Ducre under center. Ducre to Austin. And this time the Raiders are right there. A 2-yard gain to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Bryce Stokes on the tackle. 4th-year linebacker out of Southern Miss. Well, this game is just clipping along. We've only had 2 possessions. They've both been long. 2nd and 8 from the 11-yard line. Ducre under center. Ducre looking, throws. Thompson couldn't hang on, nearly picked off. Broken up by Dwayne Jefferson, who nearly had himself a pick. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Dolphins now at the Raider 11-yard line. You get a first down at about the 3. On 3rd down, Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre draws back, throws to the end zone. Helm, touchdown, Miami. An 11-yard touchdown catch by Gunnar Helm, the tight end. 3rd year out of Texas. And Miami now an extra point away from tying this one up. Raiders had a long drive for a touchdown to the Dolphins. An equally long drive for a touchdown. Eric Harden will come on for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7. 6:13 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. The AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. He's back tonight. We're glad he's back on. We know he's been suffering problems there in eastern Pennsylvania with his electricity and internet. They had storms go through over the weekend. Great to have him back. Both Evil Dead and Penny Getty took Miami in this one. In fact, Misty and Gracie all took Miami. We're tied at 7. And now Austin Cannon will kick off. 3 yards deep. Boykin brings it out over the 20. And Boykin out to the 26-yard line. Terry Boykin, the rookie out of South Carolina. I'm sure it was. That storm rolled through here Friday. Now we didn't get the brunt of it, but we got some. Wow. First and 10 for the Raiders now at the 26. Yeah, it doesn't take long when a tornado rolls through. 6:08 left in the half. Let's see what the Raiders can do now. This will be their second possession. Pearson under center. White in motion. Pearson hands off to Casey Law, and Law picks up a yard to the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Clarence Terrell, the 11th year defensive tackle out of Michigan State. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, the Raiders come out. 3 to the near side. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson draws back. Pearson looking. Rolls out. And Pearson's going to tuck and run, and he picks up the first down. 9 yards out to the 36-yard line. First down, Raiders. Pushed out of bounds by Dean Tarrant, the linebacker. in his 7th year out of USC. Ryan Pearson, the quarterback, in his 5th year out of Washington State. First down, Oakland at their own 36-yard line. 5.5 minutes left in the half. We're tied at 7. 5 wide, empty backfield. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson draws back, throws, and caught by Brown. Drake Brown across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 16-yard gain and a first down for the Raiders. Tackle made by A.J. Snow, the safety, in his 3rd year out of Boise State. Raiders now in Dolphin territory. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the half. Raiders come out. Pearson under center. Pearson to Cousins, and Orlando Cousins, a big gain to the 34-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Raider first down. Knox Campbell came up, made the tackle. The 2nd-year safety out of Kentucky. Orlando Cousins, the 7th-year back out of Louisiana Tech. That'll be a Raider first down. First and 10, Oakland now at the Dolphin 34-yard line. Raiders come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Pearson under center. Pearson to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins pushing forward to the 31-yard line. A gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Jesse Jones, the 10th-year linebacker out of Ole Miss, on the tackle. 2nd and 7 from the 31-yard line. Raiders come out 3 to the near side. Pearson in the gun. Pearson hands off to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins down to the 25. A pickup of 6 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and 1 as A.J. Snow came up, made the tackle. Oakland now in field goal range. We're tied at 7 here late in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, in the I formation, Pearson under center. Pearson to Law, and Casey Law picks up the first down. A gain of 2 to the Dolphin 23-yard line. That'll move the chains. The 4th-year back out of Navy, Casey Law. Boy, this game is just like one long drive after another. It's eating up the first half. Raiders had a 14-play drive. The Dolphins had a 15-play drive. And now the Raiders another long drive. 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 23-yard line. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson looking. Pearson throws. Caught by Nelson underneath. That's Terry Nelson, the tight end, down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 11. The 14th-year veteran tight end out of Wisconsin. Deshaun Parker, the rookie linebacker, on the tackle. Another Raider first down. First and 10, Oakland at the Dolphin 12. 2:36 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Pearson draws back, throws near side, caught by Drake Brown, and Brown is out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Devin Perry escorted him out of bounds. The 3rd-year defensive back out of UNLV. It'll be 1st and goal, Oakland at the 1. Drake Brown, the rookie tight end out of Duke, having a big first half. That stops the clock with 2:28 left. Now it runs. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Raiders come out in the offset I. Pearson rolls out, in trouble, gets sacked, or actually got hit as he threw, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 2:16 left in the half. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Raiders come out. Pearson under center. Pearson looking. Pearson throws. Caught by Crosland. Touchdown. Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown catch by Levi Crosland, the 6th-year receiver out of Virginia. And the Raiders retake the lead 13-7. That was close to a fumble on the previous play. You're right. Every drive has ended with a touchdown so far. And they've been long drives. It was probably the tuck rule crap. Yeah, you're right. And now Cody Foster will come on for the point after. Kick is up and good. Raiders lead it 14-7, 2:12 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. Our AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Now Miami will get the second half kickoff. They can get a 2-for-1 here, a twofer, if they can get a score here before halftime. They have 2 minutes and 12 seconds, 3 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning to work with. I don't know. I haven't seen him in like forever. Nope, not since last we saw him. We'll have the NFC Championship after this. Redskins at the Rams. Foster will kick off. Dixon from the 4-yard line. Delray Dixon over the 25. A flag is down. And Dixon is down at about the 26-yard line. Might be a block in the back. Oh, hold on Miami. That'll back up the Dolphins. Devin Perry. Miami will have it 1st and 10 from their own 17. 2:07 left in the half. We'll probably have the 2-minute warning right after this play. Raiders lead the AFC Championship 14-7. Dolphins come out. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre to Austin. And A.J. Austin makes his way to the 22. A gain of 5. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Raiders lead it 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. The AFC Championship game. The winner goes to Super Bowl 37 tomorrow night to take on either the Rams or the Raiders, or Rams or the Redskins. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Miami at their own 22-yard line. On 2nd and 5, Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre drops back, throws, caught by Nayor. Isaiah Nayor out to the 31. A gain of 9 and a Dolphin first down. Miami goes to the hurry-up offense. Ducre under center, 1st and 10. Ducre looking. Ducre. He's got time. Throws, dumps it off to Austin. Doesn't go far. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 33. Miami stays in the hurry-up. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre drops back. Steps up. And just throws it away. Couldn't find a receiver. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 1:26 left to play in the half. Raiders up 14-7. The Raiders beat the Chargers in the wild card. And then they upset the Steelers last night in the divisional round up in Pittsburgh. 3rd and 8 from the 33. 4 wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre looking. Throws. And it's nearly picked off broken up by Cody Neal, the linebacker, in his 13th year out of Oklahoma State. Very close to a pick. And now we're going to see the game's first punt. It'll be 4th down for Miami. It'll be 4th and 8 from the 33-yard line. Austin Cannon back to punt, bobbles it, and it's blocked. Raiders block it. Cannon falls on it at the 21, and now the Raiders have great field position. Dwayne Jefferson came in and blocked that punt. And now the Raiders with a chance to go up by 2 scores. I tell you what, the Raiders, we talked about it last night, they finished 10-6. They started the season 0-3, and they went 10-3 down the stretch. They put it together at a good time. 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 21-yard line. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson looking, throws, dumps it off to Drake Brown. Inside the 10, touchdown, Raiders. A 21-yard touchdown catch and run by the tight end out of Duke, the rookie Drake Brown. He had a huge game against the Steelers last night, and now he's having an equally huge game against Miami here today. And the Raiders go up 20-7, capitalizing off the block punt. Cody Foster will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 21-7, 1:13 left to play here in the first half. Here at the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, the AFC Championship. Raiders aren't for real. The Raiders trying to get back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 20 sim seasons. The last time they got there was sim season number 17. They played the Cowboys and lost that game. But it's been 20 seasons since they've been there. 7 seasons since they were last in the AFC Championship. Sim season 30, they lost to the Browns. Skylar Rory will kick off. From the 3-yard line, Delray Dixon brings it out over the 25-30. Rory makes the tackle. Actually, Foster kicked off. He makes the tackle. 1st and 10, Miami. Now down by 14. The Dolphins finished the regular season at 12-4. They were 1 game behind the Steelers at 13-3 so that's why they're the 2nd seed. 4 wide for Miami. Ducray in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Ducray looks downfield. Looking. He's got all day. Throws deep. Caught on the sideline by Isaiah Neyor all the way down to the Raider 37-yard line. A 32-yard reception for Isaiah Neyor, the 3rd-year receiver out of Nebraska. Some great footwork on the sideline. That stops the clock with 1:02 left. Miami trying to get a score before halftime. Now they want to review this. You know, I think he stepped out of bounds before he caught it. Can't really tell from that angle. That would make it an illegal touch. Well, they uphold the call. Good catch. 1st and 10, Miami now at the Raider 37-yard line. 1:02 left here in the half. Miami trying to make it a one-score game going into halftime. They do get the second half kickoff. 4 wide for the Dolphins. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looks, throws near side, caught by Austin. Turns upfield, only picks up 2, and the Dolphins take a timeout. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the Raider 35 with 55 seconds left in the half. NFC Championship after this. Redskins at the Rams. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Miami at the Raider 35. Raiders lead it 21-7. Oakland has come to play today. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ducray in the shotgun on 2nd down. Ducray pump fakes. Ducray looking, throws near side, caught by Moore. Steps out of bounds at the 27. Nate Moore on the catch, and that'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll stop the clock. 1st down, Miami. Nate Moore, the 4th-year receiver out of Texas A&M. .50 seconds left in the first half. Super Bowl will be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow at our regular time. 1st and 10. Ducray in the shotgun. Back to throw. Ducray throws outside, caught by Helm. Down to the 24, a 3-yard gain. He steps out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Raider 24-yard line. .45 seconds left in the half. On 2nd down, the Dolphins come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray. Austin up the middle, and Austin makes a move. A.J. Austin down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 14 yards. Miami takes a timeout with 38 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 from Miami. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. 38 seconds left until half. Can the Dolphins punch this one in? First and goal from the 10-yard line. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray drops back, throws, caught by Nayor, down to the 1, didn't quite get in. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and goal. Clock is running. Miami holding on to that final timeout. 24 seconds left. Miami needs to get up there and run a play. You don't want to come up empty here. Down to 20 seconds. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins quickly come out. Ducray in the shotgun, 4 wide. Ducray looking. Ducray looking. He's got all day. My goodness. Throws and throws it away. 4 seconds. Couldn't find a receiver. And the Dolphins will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 21-yard attempt by Eric Harden. Unless the Dolphins go for it. Nope, they'll kick the field goal. Get the points. Harden from 21 yards. Kick is up. And it's good. The Raider lead is 21-10 now with 1 second left in the half. It's still a 2-possession lead for the Raiders as they're up by 11. With 1 second, Miami will have to kick off. Austin Cannon will kick off for Miami. He's the punter. And now the kick by Cannon. About 2 yards deep. Boykin brings it out over the 15, 20, 25, and Boykin goes down. Halftime. Raiders lead at 21-10 here in the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, the AFC Championship game. Raiders lead Miami 21-10 as we start the third quarter. The winner will play in Super Bowl 37 tomorrow night against either the Redskins or the Rams. That game is coming up next, the Redskins and the Rams NFC Championship. Miami will get the second half kickoff down by 11. Let's see if Miami can get back in this game. Raiders kind of dominated the first half. Cody Foster will kick off for Oakland. There's the kick. It'll be fielded at the goal line. Dixon over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Delray Dixon out to the 26-yard line, the rookie out of Florida State. And that's where the Dolphins will set up shop, down 21-10. Raiders have pretty much held A.J. Austin in check. Austin, against Seattle, had over 160 yards rushing in the divisional playoff game. Miami will start from their own 26. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray to Austin. And A.J. Austin makes his way out to the 32, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Alfred Bullock on the tackle. 4th-year defensive end out of Oklahoma State. 2nd and 5 for the Dolphins at their own 32. I look for Miami to kind of air it out a little bit here now that they're down by 11. DeCray under center. DeCray draws back, looking, throws, caught by Thompson. And David Thompson out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 6 yards. And that'll be a Dolphin first down. The former Charger, David Thompson, he also played for the Saints for 1 season. Now in his first year with Miami. Dwayne Jefferson on the tackle for the Raiders. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 38. Single back, DeCray under center. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws deep. Caught by Nayor down to the Raider 30-yard line. A 32-yard catch by Isaiah Nayor down to the Raider 30-yard line. First down, Dolphins. Shoestring tackle by the linebacker. That's Zachary Bowles, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Ohio State. First and 10, Miami at the Raider 30. Miami can make it a 1-possession game now with any type of score here. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray in the shotgun. 1st and 10. DeCray to Austin, up the middle, and Austin down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Cody Neal, the linebacker, on the tackle. Opening drive of the second half. Miami marching down into Raider territory here, down to the 22. It'll be 2nd and 2. Dolphins come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. DeCray under center. DeCray fakes the handoff. Throws. Nayor makes the catch at the 12. A gain of 10. And a Dolphin first down. Cody Neal on the tackle once again, the former Lion. 1st and 10 Miami. They're in the red zone now at the Raider 12-yard line. Dolphins come out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin. And Austin down to the 10, a gain of 2 yards. Alfred Bullock on the tackle for the Raiders. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 10. 5:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Raiders up 21-10 here in the AFC Championship. Dolphins come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. DeCray under center. Hands off to Austin. Oh, the Raiders are right there. They get Austin. Raylan Smith along with Ron Springs, the defensive end. A loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and 11. They read that play beautifully. Third and 11 from the 13-yard line. If you're Miami, you want to come away with a touchdown here. 3 to the far side. DeCray in the shotgun. They can get a first down at the 2. DeCray looking. Throws to the end zone. Caught by Moore. Touchdown, Miami. A 13-yard touchdown catch by Nate Moore. And Miami has pulled to within 5, 21-16. And the Dolphins will go for 2. They'll try to make it a 3-point game. He caught that right in front of Tommy Hill for the touchdown. And now the 2-point try for the Dolphins. They spread the receivers out. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. DeCray looking. Throws. Caught. No helm. It's picked off. Raiders can return it for 2 points. But they tackle him down. Raylan Smith intercepted the 2-point try. So it's no good. The Raiders lead it 21-16. It remains a 5-point lead for Oakland. It was actually tipped to Raylan Smith, and DeCray was there to keep him from running for a 2-point play. It was actually tipped by the other linebacker, Zachary Bowles. Austin Cannon will kick off from Miami now. 4:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders up 21-16. Cannon will kick off. Fielded at the 5 by Boykin. Over the 20, 25. Boykin brings it out to the 34-yard line. Terry Boykin. And now Ryan Pearson will come back out to lead the offense. Some highlights. Pearson's touchdown to Brown. And Pearson's touchdown pass to Brown. Drake Brown with 2 touchdown catches here in the first half. And that was the touchdown to Crosland. Raiders will start from their own 34-yard line, leading 21-16. Oakland comes out 4 wide. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson draws back, throws near side, caught by Drake Brown. Who else? Out to the 49-yard line. What a day he's having. A 15-yard gain, another Raider first down at their own 49-yard line. Dean Tarrant with a shoestring tackle. Raiders lead it 21-16. Again, trying to get back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 20 sim seasons. It's been a while since the Raiders have been there. 1st and 10 from the 49. Pearson under center. Hands off to Cousins. Orlando Cousins out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. A.J. Snow, the safety, came up, made the tackle. Super Bowl 37 will be tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. On the West Coast, it'll be 5 o'clock. Misty saying hi. There she is, saying hi in front of the JS. 2nd and 2 from the 43-yard line in the I formation. Pearson fakes the handoff, throws, and is caught by Levi Crosland down to the 26. Gain of 17. And a Raider first down. The 6th-year receiver out of Virginia. Christian Harrison on the tackle. The 5th-year defensive back out of Minnesota. We're coming up on 3 minutes left. Raiders trying to make it a 2-possession game if they can get a touchdown. Pearson hands off to Cousins. And Orlando Cousins pushing forward down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Terrell Lindsay on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the Dolphin 20-yard line. Raiders come out 4 wide. Pearson under center. Pearson to Cousins again. Raiders keeping it on the ground. Gets down to the 16. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and inches. Big 3rd down here. Miami would love to hold the Raiders to a field goal. Keep it a 1-possession game. 3rd and inches from the 16-yard line. Pearson under center. Pearson to Cousins, gets the first down. A 3-yard gain to the 13-yard line. First down, Raiders. Ball control for the Raiders all day. And it's paying dividends. They're up 21-16. 1st and 10 at the Dolphin 13-yard line. Raiders come out. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson to Cousins. Orlando Cousins down to the 11. A 2-yard gain. Knox Campbell, the safety, came up, made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 11. I mentioned earlier, these two teams played earlier in the season during Thanksgiving week. The Raiders won that game 20-17 in Oakland. On 2nd and 8. Pearson to Law, and Casey Law will lose a yard back to the 12-yard line. A.J. Snow, the safety, came up, made the tackle. Under a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Raiders at the Dolphin 12-yard line. Snow just shot the gap and made the tackle. We're down to 50 seconds. 3rd down, Oakland at the Dolphin 12. They come out 5 wide. Empty backfield. Pearson in the shotgun. Pearson looking. Throws. And incomplete, but a flag is down. This might be an illegal touch on Clymer. I don't know. Yep.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, it's just an incomplete pass. There's no yardage on that penalty. It'll be 4th down, so the Dolphin defense gets the hold that they wanted, the stop that they wanted. And now the Raiders will kick a field goal. It'll make it an 8-point game. It will keep it a 1-possession game. Cody Foster will come on. This will be a 29-yard field goal attempt to put the Raiders up by 8. So Foster from 29. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Raiders lead 24-16 with 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. Our AFC championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Redskins Rams coming up. NFC championship. We'll be out in Los Angeles for that one. Cody Foster will kick off for the Raiders, now up by 8. About 4 yards deep, and Nate Moore will take a knee, touchback. And the Dolphins will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25. Still a 1-possession game. Miami can tie it up on this drive if they get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. "31 seconds left in the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Penny Getty here tonight. 1st and 10 from the 25. 4 wide. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looks, throws, caught by Nayor. Out to the 31, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Jason Law came up, made the tackle, the former Cowboy, the 10th-year defensive back out of Arizona. Night is descending on Miami here. On 2nd and 4 from the 31, will they get the playoff in time? They do. Ducray looking, throws, dumps it off to Nayor, breaks the tackle. He's got the 1st down, out to the 37. At the end of 3, Raiders lead it 24-16 in the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. We go to the 4th quarter. Raiders lead by 8, 24-16. Miami has it 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. If Miami wants to repeat as Super Bowl champions, they have to score a couple more times here. 1st and 10 from their own 37. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking. Ducray, he's got all day. Throws, and not sure who that was to. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. We have an injury timeout. The Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Rams will be playing next in the NFC Championship. The Rams are the 1 seed in the NFC. The Redskins are the 3 seed. We'll have that game for you about 5 minutes after this one is over. We'll be out at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. Second and 10 for the Dolphins. Ducray in the shotgun, back to throw. Steps up, throws, caught by Thompson. And David Thompson out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 10. And that'll be a Dolphin first down. The Dolphins are the defending Super Bowl champions. They beat the Packers in Super Bowl 36 last season, 20-14. The Packers lost in the wild card round to the Redskins, so they're out. DeCray on the shotgun, 1st and 10. DeCray looking. DeCray throws and caught by Thompson across midfield to the Raider 39-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Dolphin first down. DeCray goes over 200 yards passing on the night. First and 10 Dolphins at the Raider 39. Dolphins come out 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. 1st and 10. DeCray looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Gunnar Helm. And he fumbles. And the Raiders pick it up. Gunnar Helm caught it. Took it a couple of steps. And then coughed it up. Now he might have been down. They might review that. I think he was down. I'm going to try to start the new season Friday, to be honest with you. I should be able to. Let's see if they review this or not. All right, let's take a look. Let's see if Helm held on to this. Yeah, his knee's down and the elbow's down. That's going to be Dolphin football. This should get overturned. And Miami can continue with their drive. It's overturned. It'll be Dolphin football. 1st and 10 at the Raider 26-yard line. 6:40 and counting. We're in the 4th quarter of the AFC Championship. Raiders up 24-16. Dolphins come out in the shotgun. A back on either side. DeCray takes the snap. Looking. In trouble. Throws. And it's out of bounds. Looking for Nate Moore. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Raider 26-yard line. Dolphins need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. On 2nd and 10. Miami comes out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking, throws, caught by Helm, and Gunnar Helm down to the 19, a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. Big tight end with another catch there. Cody Neal. Yeah, I need to start that up again, don't I? I've been meaning to. It's just like my schedule has just been crazy. I'm on vacation this week. 3rd and 3 from the 19. DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin. And Austin to the 17-yard line. A gain of just 2. Be 4th and 1. Alfred Bullock on the tackle. And now Miami has to make a decision. I'll get my copy of College Football 27 Thursday. It's already downloaded. I just don't have access till Thursday. 4th and 1. Miami going for it. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray rolls out. DeCray throws. And he got hit as he threw. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Raiders will take over. Up by 8, 24-16. With 5:26 left. DeCray did get bumped as he was trying to throw. He was bumped by Brandon Ryan, the defensive end, in his 8th year out of Iowa State. I was thinking that too. I probably would have kicked. And now it remains an 8-point game. The Raiders now look for Oakland to keep it on the ground and try to grind this game out. 5:26 left. Raiders are 5 minutes and 26 seconds away from their first Super Bowl in 20 sim seasons. Their first Super Bowl appearance. 1st and 10 at the 17. Pearson, play action, throws, and caught by Drake Brown at the 29-yard line, a gain of 12. A funny thing about the Raiders, they finished 10-6, one game behind Seattle at 11-5. So the Seahawks won the West and the Raiders were a wild card. Of their 6 losses, 4 of those were to the Seahawks and the Chargers. They lost both regular season games to both Seattle and the Chargers. 1st and 10, Pearson to Cousins. Picks up 2 yards out to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. However, the Raiders got revenge on the Chargers in the wild card and then upset the Steelers last night. The Raiders played a great game against Pittsburgh last night. And now they're just another great game here against Miami. Down to 4.5 minutes. Pearson to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins, a big gain, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 15. The Raiders have just been dominating the line all evening here. Miami has no answer for it. First and 10 for the Raiders at their own 46-yard line. Coming up on 4 minutes left. Pearson to Cousins again. Across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. Tackle made by Jesse Jones, the linebacker, in his 10th year out of Ole Miss. I had a sneaky feeling coming in that the Raiders were going to win this game because I remember that game against the Dolphins on Thanksgiving. 2nd and 4. Pearson looking, throws, caught by Clymer. And Clymer 2 yards to the 45. It'll be 3rd and 1. Dean Tarrant on the tackle. Ball control offense here for the Raiders. Just nickeling and diming the Dolphins here, keeping the clock running. Well, Raiders-Redskins or Raiders-Rams Super Bowl, I think both of them would be dynamite games. 3rd and 1, under 3 minutes left. Raiders at the Dolphin 45-yard line. Pearson, play action, throws, gets it outside to Law, and I think he was out of bounds. Yep, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. So the Dolphin defense gets a stop. I think the Raiders will punt here. They're not going to try a 64-yard field goal. Skylar Rory will punt, so the Dolphins still down by 8. They have a chance to tie it up. Rory gets the punt away, and that's going to be out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 2:42 left. Miami needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. This game is not over yet. Austin Ducray will lead the Dolphin offense back out onto the field. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. 4 wide from Miami. Ducray in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ducray looking, throws, near side, caught, out of bounds at the 22. Making the catch, Nate Moore. A gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. 2:38 left. A field goal does the Dolphins no good now. They need a touchdown. Miami's in 4-down territory now. 2nd and 4 at their own 22-yard line. They come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking, throws deep, caught by Nayor. Out to the 35, a gain of 13 yards. Jason Law on the tackle for the Raiders. Nayor goes over 100 yards on the night, receiving. 1st and 10 Miami at their own 35-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray to Austin up the middle. A.J. Austin, a drop play. Out to the 43-yard line. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Raiders up 24-16. AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. The final 2 minutes of regulation. AFC Championship, it'll be 2nd and 1 for Miami at their own 43-yard line. Miami has all 3 of their timeouts. Raiders lead by 8. Four wide. DeCray in the shotgun. 2nd and 1. DeCray draws back. Throws and nobody home. Incomplete to be 3rd down. They're actually booing in Miami. Wow. Rough crowd. You're the defending Super Bowl champions. You went 12 and 4. You've won a playoff game already. Man, that's a tough crowd. 3rd and 1 from the 43-yard line. 1:57 left in regulation. DeCray under center. DeCray throws. Safe pass to Helm. They pick up the 1st down. Out to the Raider 46-yard line. A gain of 7. Miami in the hurry up. DeCray in the shotgun. 4 wide. 1st and 10. DeCray looking. Throws near side. Moore on the catch. Down to the 40. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. They stay in the hurry up. 1:30 left. DeCray in the shotgun on 2nd down. DeCray draws back. Throws. Dumps it off to Nayor. They pick up the 1st down at the 36. A gain of 4 yards. Miami stays in the hurry up. 1st and 10 from the Raider 36. DeCray in the shotgun. 4 wide. Fakes the handoff. Throws. Caught by Moore. Down to the Raider 23. A gain of 13. They stay in the hurry up. 1st and 10. We're down to a minute left. From the Raider 23-yard line. DeCray in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws near side. Caught by Austin. But no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. 45 seconds. Miami has 3 timeouts. They're not using them yet. 2nd and 10. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. Throws. Caught by Nayor. All the way down to the 4-yard line. Miami's still not taking a timeout. 1st and goal from the 4. They want to keep the Raider defense on the field. They can tie it up. DeCray in the shotgun. 1st and goal. The flag is down. DeCray looking. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. Miami. David Thompson. A 4-yard touchdown catch, but a flag is down. Offsides on the Raiders. They'll decline that. And Miami has scored a touchdown with 17 seconds left to make it a 24-22 ball game. And now they have to score the 2-point conversion. They missed on an earlier try. We could be headed to overtime. 2-point try for Miami. This is essentially ball game right here. DeCray under center. DeCray draws back. Looking. In trouble now. Rolls out. And it's... why didn't he run it in? He tried to throw it. Incomplete. He tried to get it off to Delray Dixon. Raylan Smith knocks it away. And it remains a 24-22 ball game in favor of the Raiders. Wow. He could have ran it in. He had room. The Raiders may hang on to win the AFC Championship. Now the Dolphins have to onside kick it. They have no other shot. Boy, that was like Favre against the Saints years ago with the Vikings. Why didn't you just run it? Austin Cannon, the onside kick attempt. And it's recovered by Oakland. Drake Brown at the Dolphin 41-yard line. And it looks like the Raiders are going to hang on. The Oakland Raiders are going to be AFC champions in sim season 37. They'll represent the AFC in Super Bowl 37 tomorrow night against either the Rams or the Raiders. Or Rams or the Redskins. I did it again. Now Miami has 3 timeouts. They'll try to force a 3 and out here. If they do, there won't be a whole lot of time. If I'm Oakland, I'm not taking a knee. I'm running a play. There you go. Because it will take up more time. And they're thinking the same thing. Pearson to Law. And Casey Law to the 40. Miami takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 8, 2-yard gain, 12 seconds left. See, that's smart by the Raiders. Don't take a knee. Run a play. Eat up some time. Well, it'll be another season without a repeat Super Bowl champion. It's been a long time. Sim season 22. Ironically, it was Miami. Dolphins still with 2 timeouts. Pearson to Cousins. Orlando Cousins picks up the first down. That's ball game. Miami takes a timeout. They only have 1 timeout left. It'll be the Oakland Raiders taking on either the Washington Redskins or the Los Angeles Rams in Super Bowl 37. Miami will not repeat. And the Raiders will beat Miami for the 2nd time this season. Now they'll take a knee since they have the first down. 2 more snaps and this one's over. Pearson takes a knee. Miami takes a timeout. 1 more snap. And the Raiders will reach the Super Bowl for the first time in 20 sim seasons. They haven't been there since sim season 17 when they lost to the Cowboys. Which is, incidentally, the last time the Cowboys got there. Cowboys won that game 31-20. The Raiders won Super Bowls 8 and 9 over the Vikings 24-13 and the 49ers 28-20. So the Raiders still have 2 Super Bowl championships to their credit in their history. Final play, Pearson takes a knee, and that's it. The Oakland Raiders are AFC champions. Your final score, the Raiders 24, the Dolphins 22. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. NFC Championship up next.